Hello, this is Vulturefire. I do not want to talk about how much of Depth 4 I have recorded in the past week. It's not important. This is a Nayema ice falling list, ostensibly. What that means is that we're trying to use Starfall to do a whole lot of damage with big cards. And the reason it's called Ice Falling is because we have Frozen Solid Plus to make Ice Block Plus, which is a very, very expensive card that we can then throw at our enemies' heads. In addition, we have Lingering Ritual Plus that we just picked up, that we have not yet gotten to throw at anybody's head, but I hope to change that now. So, fighting White Flame Guardians, which is not going to be a good time. I don't have a real plan. Aside from hope that the nerfs were severe enough that we can beat them. So that's the plan. Oh man, I didn't even think about the fact we could do amazing things with Incandescent Idea. I feel really dumb for not thinking of that. Anyway. Just put that back on top. Alright, so now we can... Ritual Runes isn't like the bestest target, but it'll work. I may want to grab some shield here. Because otherwise we're going to take a lot of White Flame damage in return. I'm going to do that. Swap stances so that we can get all of the whatever value. Doing this first because I want to get all of the bonus spell damage we can. And that seems fine. We have an aura of protection, which is nice. Very rude of them to immediately heal back. I am now realizing that I've made a terrible mistake and I can't actually do what I was hoping to do. Because I can't change stance and then do that. Alright. Do this, it only takes me one, it costs me 1 health, and then I take 2 less damage. So, worth it. Don't love these trash cards, because they're a pain in the ass to get rid of. And our transformations, I think, are both... Oh no, we still have 1 transformation on this side. Well, also I'm running a Frenzied Rage, which is, seemed like a thing to try. I don't think I want to draw right now. It doesn't seem great. I also don't want to do any of that. We're just going to get this health. And discarding that is, unfortunately... Wow, we can't draw this turn. Just really unfortunate all around, isn't it? I can discard one of them, and it doesn't hurt too bad. Certainly not great, but could be a lot worse. Let's just do that. And then hope that we don't get punched in the face by... Just kidding, we do get punched in the face. Rude. Alright, The problem is, the card I want to transform is the Bright Flamestone. But I have to play the Bright Flamestone in order to set up the Starfall. What are they at in terms of... Because we haven't frozen them yet. Oh, we have. I'm dumb. Okay, now we just take nearly lethal damage because I am a big dummy. Well, it's fine. It's not fine. Yeah, I could have played that better if I just wasn't super dumb. Oof. So we can't do damage to them or we die. We can't pass turn or we die. Can't draw cards or we die. To show you what I mean. Yeah, so. Okay, I did fatally kill us there. That's right, I killed us fatally. I'm going to just not be a complete empty-headed numpty this time. It's going to be a struggle, but I'll do my best. I think I do still want to do basically what I did last time. That's right, because I used Bracing Cold to freeze them the previous time. That's what happened. Realizing now that I'm making the same mistake that I made last time. But you know what they say, there's never time to do things right, always time to do things again. I think I'm actually going to do this instead. Even though it's going to cost us a little bit of health. Yeah, I was just going to play that. Probably should have sequenced differently, but whatever. We got tough, that's what matters. We still have transformations available to us. And then... See, amazing how much easier fights go when you just don't be an empty-headed numpty. It's that simple. So, here's the annoying thing. If I get this kill, I can't freeze solid. But then the fight's over. And it takes out all of this powerful, which makes our, I think... I think overall that was worth it. Although it obviously did hurt. But we got there. Fight's over. I didn't have to kill it. It was going to kill itself. I'm very smart. Look, being an empty-headed numpty can strike at any moment. That seems better. Ooh, I do like getting this fight in, though. Because I would like to have a clear focus. I would rather just do that. We're gonna get plenty of healing. Man, I would love a Blessed Helm. That'd be pretty cool. Okay. Oh, I do actually have a spell to draw now. Rolling the crit. Who needs Lingering Ritual when you can just Sunbolt? Should actually be enough. Fight defeated. Ooh. This is the other thing I want, though. I really want that clear focus. Sacrifices I'm making for our theme. Should have done this. Actually in a pretty good space to do that because I'm holding this. This is going to pay off all my shrivel debt. Oh, right. That was a dumb thing. Summoning the Dorkum. Forgot that that was going to happen. Oh, I can just guarantee draw stuff. I'll just guarantee draw stuff. That doesn't quite freeze that, but we will be able to freeze it still. Using the amazing power of science. Which also why the ice block didn't get any cheaper. Science. Okay, we need to get that on top of the deck, which we cannot currently do. Time for a very scientific method, which I like to call blind falling. That'll do. What'll it do? That. Any further questions? I didn't think so. We are, limited on how many cards we can actually draw here, but realizing I've made a very basic and dumb mistake, which is that now I can of course not Starfall. It's fine. It's not fine. May never be fine again. I didn't even get the freeze. I decided some damage was better than no damage. No, that wasn't smart, but I did it anyway. I did it anyway, regardless of what the haters say. Something, something. Look, I don't know words to songs. Or I get it anyway. You know, look. It's been a long day. Played lots of cards. Doing lots of things. Do I actually want to reduce the cost on this? Kind of the big question. I think the answer is no. You know what? Just for funsies, let's get a bunch of shield. I was going to do something wacky, but I didn't really get the cards to do wackiness. So we're just going to do boring things that hopefully work. I mean, this will be fine. I just need a plan. All right, I see a plan. we'll get to the plan soon. So the problem is I need to make a space in hand. Playing this would be... So we can play that. I don't think we need that this turn. We'd like to get that out, but we can't. We don't actually need that because we can... We're gonna follow that. Okay, here's the plan. Realizing now that my cunning stratagem does not actually work. Backup plan. Oh wait, no, it totally does. I have this. That's right. Right? I have sequenced correctly, which... Alright, I got distracted for a bit, but I'm back now. I was in the middle of this really complicated maneuver, and now I have to remember what I was doing. It's fine. I remembered before I messed myself up irrevocably. Did we get shock? No such luck. Is it going to get shock? No such luck. Let's go and do this. We do have a guaranteed crit chance on this, though. I'm not realizing. Which should be some damage. This deck is great. I don't know what you're talking about. Sure. Yeah, I don't think I'm the biggest fan of that. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think it's bad, it's just not. Really what I'm looking for. Oh, right, Hunger's not active, so we're good. Fine. No reason not to just do that. Man, did you know that I can use Ice Block to get mana? Because I totally can. That's the thing that is available to me as an option. I mean, I want to try in-can idea. I don't know if that's any good, but it's what I'm doing. Can make it 1 mana. Reading that doesn't seem bad. That becomes even more expensive and applies more curse. That's also pretty good. Cost increases are generally useful to us. We still just have not seen a foreseen end, unfortunately. Cutting mana cards is super risky, but I'm sure it'll be fine. When have I ever died from just not being able to play my cards? That's right, never. This is not blatant revisionism, that's just facts. So I freeze myself, I can get that out of hand. There's just no way I Starfall here, right? Yeah, this is so close to being what we need, but it's not quite there. Oh, if I looped it, we could have done something with it. But I didn't, because I'm very clever. If we play this, then we freeze. Oh, we have... I'm still so clever. I forgot that we had various things. I think the best bet is to end turn here. Because we don't explode. And we can hopefully be okay. Let's do that. We can now Starfall for 6. We don't have quite enough mana. Wasn't this a pickle? So I can Starfall. It doesn't work. It does do enough. I can play this first. Get rid of that. And the question is, do I just want to Starfall that for value? Because it won't do any damage, but it will. But isn't that positive on mana? Alright, here's the plan. We're going to draw some cards. No, look, this was the plan all along. You can't prove otherwise. I never said out loud what the plan was. This might have been the plan. You don't know. It's going great. Everything is good. Better than good. Everything's perfect. Nothing's ever gone better. Got a little bit of white flame going. God, that's just not lethal. Let me take damage if I do that, which I do not love. So I'm going to leave that very tempting massive damage chunk. And hey, we still get to keep all 30 ranks of whatever. Don't quite get this freeze, but that's okay. Now it's time to Starfall. Ta-da! If it wasn't that good of a mana card, I would have taken it probably. I think all the items we have are pretty great. We're 31 minutes in. Not even to the end of A3. I guess isn't that surprising, but still. It's going to be a long one, it looks like. And then that should hold us for the rest of the run, hopefully. For the rest of the fight, hopefully. All right. Turns out 128% damage is pretty useful. I think the plan here is actually just outright play Lingering Ritual using the massive discount that we get from. Plan Shrug Emoji play Lingering Ritual, I guess, is off. It's going great so far, I would say. Do that just so we don't take any whatever damage. All right. Oh, I forgot about that part of things. We can't actually hit that. Well. That's fine. We'll just do it next turn. And then, I guess, just take some damage right now. We lost a little bit of health there. So that's not in our hand, which means that it can't hurt us. Vigor is far enough away that's not worth digging for. Let's just end this. Oh, right, we have lifesteal this turn. Or we didn't even just this turn because we have that. Yeah, that's actually great. Everything's fine. I don't know, he just have another Celestial Vision. Could have considered Turn to Gunk there. I'm not going to lie. There are several question marks as far as the question of how am I going to beat that one thing. I cannot deny that there are several question marks in my strategy. However, I rest my case. Wow, I'm a long way off from being able to put that back on top of the deck. Specifically. I am exactly 2 min. No, I can get those shovels. All right. We're going to freeze everything first. For value. Good enough. You do not have a way to change stance. Looping, that seems pretty okay. Oh, we can actually play that, huh? Do we want to? Next turn. Should be able to actually use that. Just get a little bit more sturdy because we can. Count on these evades to do something. Come on, evade us at least once. We are hidden. Thank you. Should have gone, should have gained critical first so I could just guaranteed crit. It's actually kind of, freezing yourself see that would have actually been useful. I guess we can just starfall that. When in doubt, if you can't starfall an ice fall, an ice block, you can always just starfall a frozen salt. Not always, but sometimes. I'm here for more blazing rituals, sure. Pass, pass, pass. Upgrade. Honestly, Battle Glory could probably go at this point. I've enjoyed having the upgraded Wreath of Skies. It is nice that upgraded Wreath of Skies Plus can always take us to Funky Town. So you have to wait to let me take you to Funky Town. Let me take you to Funky Town. No, look, I don't have any problems. I'm good. I'm doing great. We're not going to be able to freeze that, but we don't need that. Once again, I've messed up. Like, getting the Starfalls out of this is so tricky. I guess we wouldn't have the mana to play it anyway. Let's get the shield, because we are going to end up... That was pretty good. Solid turn 1. And let's go again. Hopefully. Alright, this is not great. But we don't have to play anything right now. And it's kind of bad for us to play things, so discretion is the better part of valor. Oof, that is a lot of trash. Let me think. Okay, so I have a plan. It's a good plan. Weirdly, despite all the trash in the deck, none of it is at the top. I guess I get rid of that, it's not terrible. And then I can get a little more white flame. Just a touch more, you know? Just a smidge. Growth. Now, you may be wondering, do you actually want to Frenzied Rage here? The answer which is, shut up, no one asked you. Look, it's fine. Everything's good. Everything's great. I guess we're Starfalling Mystical Bloom, which does have advantages. Like the fact that it does 1 billion damage. That's an advantage. We drew a card because the thing died. I'm very clever. Well, I guess drawing that wasn't that bad. In fact, it was so not bad, I'll do it again. Alright, there's 2 of them down. Could play that. Okay. I wasn't paying enough attention to see how nerfed the White Flame Guardians were, because as usual my plan was, don't let them take turns, then I mostly succeeded. Go and pop that. Sure, why not? Should have done this first because it wasn't going to freeze me. I guess it's not going to freeze that either, but... You know what? We'll take it. Alright, plan is to Sunbolt next turn. Sunbolting will save us. Oh wait, Sunbolting's gonna actually save us. Which was definitely something I knew. Because I did the math, or something. Look, when you have 65 ranks of White Flame, and just like have like plus 240%. Sorry, that's amateur hour White Flame numbers. I mean, we've got to try, right? Pass. So we need 3 White Flame for that. I think we just upgrade mana. Upgrading that seems solid. Upgrading these seems very good. Considering getting the hobble, but the fact that it's a draw 1 is actually relevant. I think Battle Glory we don't need necessarily. Alright. I think this is the only fight left that I'm worried about. We're going to get, like... The hope here is that we cruise through these fights and we get stumped by whatever so that I get to just complain about that one jerk being too strong. You know, like I do. Yeah, it's a pretty underwhelming turn, but I think that's the best we can do. Oh, I should have gotten out. That's not. We could have gotten out more Fire Mastery and I just messed up. Jerk is now invincible. I don't think there's any way for us to line up 2 expensive cards here. There's no point in star falling since we do get 15. Yeah, that is reduced to end of turn. So we're going to lose it if we don't use it right now. But no real point in doing that. Which stance do I want to be in next turn? I guess Sun stance, because I can't do damage. This card can really blaze it, though. Like anything better to transform? That gets transformed. This is unfortunately not going to do much in the way of damage, but does do all of that. Heading to Tin Ass City. That's where this guy lives. Tin Ass City. Place where you have that many butts. God, I'm awake. Oh no, we're losing the white flame board. This is terrible. This cannot be allowed to stand. Good news, we are winning at white flame. Loop that back around. Play that just because we can. Get more curse out because we can. Everyone slowly grows more powerful. I can even still afford to play that. I just want to keep setting up for when we flip. Oh man, that's even more damage. Can you even imagine how much damage we have sitting around? I hope so, because you'll have to imagine, because I'm way too lazy to do the math. This is going to trip opportunists, but I think we can deal with it. All right. Put that back so I can get all the growth. All right, we are very fatigued, but we can starfall. Any luck. Kills. Nice. Not lethal. You're a jerk. Alright. Unfortunately, we can only block the ice here. Oh, what am I doing? I can play that. That seems good. Like, don't get me wrong, it is still not great, but... It's actually pretty good for us because that got rid of the shock. My flame is less good for us, though. Um, Very much like to have some shield, but unfortunately, could do that. We take damage, but okay, yeah, we're actually good. That worked out. Lost a little bit of health, but not much. And we could get another white flame, whatchamacallit, another incandescent idea, which, I don't know, sounds good to me. Other card here is Soldier Defense, which is also good, but I want another incandescent idea because I'm not here to make good decisions, dang it. If we're gonna die to that one shark, we're going out on our own terms. I don't know, like, again, cards seem good. Making decisions is hard. Pops invincible when it gets to that threshold, by the way. BT dubs. How do I get something back on top of the deck? Not for, I do not, is the answer, it would seem. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards down. Which is more cards than I can get. Which means it's time for the backup plan. Sure, you're wondering what the backup plan is. And that's a great question. As usual, I will let you know when I know. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic, though, because I am very clever. Hey, bonus turns. Love those. Less Phantom Insidious Power Stones, but they're not the worst. Get 6 white flame, but we can definitely do better than that. All right, Frenzy turn without any fatigue, which is always nice. That'll do. Wait a second. I didn't think that was what we were going to draw. I guess it works out. Do we have any put stuff back on top of the deck? Yes. Okay, let's do that. Let's go Starfall. Guess let's get crit first. And then let's Starfall. Suboptimal, but I'll take it. Still pretty good as far as on the whatever front. All right, it's actually gonna work out great. I can put that on top. Convert that. I can get a Starfall. No, that is actually worth it. Just get massively fatigued before we Starfall again. Yeah, that seems fine. Huh, there's not a damage icon there. That's interesting. Give me a second. All right. So that's online, obviously. Donk and donk. We'll take another turn. Thank you. Turns out Frenzy is still pretty good. I know this is shocking, since Frenzy is normally terrible, but sure, we'll draw more cards. Why not? Alright, Nullify and Decay. It's annoying, but manageable. Yeah, I was afraid that was going to happen. No life steal for us. But it's a very good Starfall target. I think we just end turn. Oh, I could play that. But no, we're just going to turn. He's going to go invincible momentarily. How do I get cards that I want to put in my discard pile? I'll put on top of my deck. How do I get them on? Oh, like that. I am very clever. Get a little bit more white flame. Just a tad bit. I am now 1 mana short of what I thought. Oh, well, I can play that. It's that easy. So like in one shot, I could theoretically just go straight through to next phase, but that seems unlikely. So instead, we're just gonna... Oh, just kidding. It's not unlikely at all. We just have to get everything to line up perfectly, which it did. That is frankly incredible. I didn't take out the Invigorate. Okay, no, the Invigorate is still here. It's just not where I need it to be. Yeah, there's no feasible way to get to that Invigorate, I think. Not even an infeasible way to get to it. We shall not be invigorated. Okay, Mini Limb Strike seems good. I'm going to assume we can figure out a way to make that work. That I will take over, yeah. Obviously you're upgrading Mini Limb Strike because we took it. And then cutting cards still takes thinking. Let's go get bodied by Mudrera. Now one thing I do have going for us is that this time around, I'm not dealing with that one thing. Not dealing with Hunt. Now we get very shocked. I don't have a great plan here, do I? Okay, I don't like the plan where I have to eat this opportunist attack, but I think it's the best plan I have. So... oof, this is still not enough. Which is really unfortunate because I was kind of counting on it being enough. I guess we're only taking a hit from one of them at least, so we're not just dead. It's not good. Please don't give us lifesteal this turn. Thank you. So if we play that, we don't get the spell weave. Oh, right. We have that. I forgot. Right, that blocks the white flame. So we can do that. Problem is I want to draw cards, but drawing cards is expensive. I'm doing that anyway. But I don't think I'm doing this. No, I don't think we have the spare health. We're too much on the edge. You can't stop yourself from falling. You can't just help yourself at all. It's unfortunate. So I can force a shuffle. However, Frozen Solid is the card we need. Which is very unfortunate. And we just have to hope that we evade, and if we don't, then we just main menu and we restart. Yeah, this is not a great fight. Let's take a temporary buff, sure. I just hope that we can make things work better this time. Do I play that now? Or do I save it? I think I save it. Well. So Purity stops us from getting one shock. We are still getting shocked anyway, which massively reduces the utility of it, I think. So we're going to do this. Going to get a couple explosions. And we're going to eat some damage. Right, there's the lifesteal immediately, which is something. Okay. So we can't play that, which is a problem. But we can play that. Freeze. No luck. That's fine. This should... So the problem is that thing won't survive enough hits. Like, this could do up to 100 damage, but it won't, because the thing won't survive that long. And ditto this. Yeah. And we explode. We only explode the once, but because Arcane Amulet is very good. That's not great. They are very opportunistic this turn. In my head, I put a different card back on top. I did, it's that bug again. That's very frustrating. I was going to have mana again. I was going to have mana here, but I don't because bug. Doing that for the lifesteal. We're not going to be able to transform that, so let's actually go ahead and do this, just to get that out. Okay. Where the nearest transform is far enough away is the point, I think. Okay, but playing that doesn't actually do anything bad, which is nice. It's a nice change of pace. You have the lifesteal, so doing that should be fine. I can read that back. Doesn't seem terrible. I think reading this back is probably better. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do much this turn. Oh, this has retained. There's absolutely nothing we can do. We did ice this turn, so that's something, but... Fuck us. Wow, it was just like 70 damage out of nowhere. I wasn't even paying attention because I was thinking, oh, it's not our turn. I can read other stuff. And the answer was no. No, I could not. So there's the card that I need, sitting on top of the deck. Really counting on that freezing this. Or that, I guess. Is that enough? Yes. And we're still dying here. There's still fuck all we can do about it. But we died as we lived, being mad about Mudrara. Heavy sigh. Party wants to back up this save, but I just don't care enough. Oh no, we lost Mudrara. I'd like this to be a reasonable boss fight, but it's not. That's going to be it for this time. I'll see you next time. Until then, toodles.